Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. As I said before in a previous video that I'd done for Purflo, that I would be coming back to you guys with a more in-depth video on their baby nest and their maxi nest. Now, if you remember, I did a video 2 videos back about the crib, which I've got here. As you can see, this is the bedside crib that Purflo do. I also said that I would show you in more depth detail the nests that goes into the crib, or whichever crib you've got. It doesn't have to be one of theirs, but it does fit very nice and flush in their crib. And also they do a maxi one, which Vinny has been using. Vinny is 2 next week. He has been using a maxi nest, which they do, which it goes up to, I think it goes up to 3-year-old, but I'll double check that as we go on in the video. So this is a video just basically going over those nests and showing you what basically they do, a little bit about them, a bit about why you would maybe want to use one, and just basically going over. I'm going to link everything down below. I'm also going to link the previous video to the bedside crib as well, just so you can click on that and have a look at that video too. The one that I'm going to go start off with first is the baby nest. Now, this is the Purflo baby nest and it is fully breathable. We have got this for number 7. This is the first time I've actually used a nest inside a crib or a Moses basket, etc. And I've just always thought, oh, I don't know, is it a bit pointless, are they worth having? And then from having Vinny, all I heard was people saying how amazing they are, they're such good things to have, they're great to take on holiday with you, they're great just to have, just to put your baby in, they sleep better. So we have got one this time because the reviews come out so good, and this one absolutely, completely, 100% sold it to us because of the fact that it's a breathable nest as well. I always was a bit iffy before, just of having like foam or whatever around, and never really thought I'd swap over looking at them, but this one is a breathable one, so it really ticks all the boxes. I'll just go through it quickly on the bottom of what it says. So it says it's a fully breathable base and sides of the nest. So I'll get it out in a minute and show you. It's suitable from birth, so as soon as your baby's born it can use this. The area of it is 64 by 28 centimetres. It's got a washable soft jersey cover because the covers are removable, and you can buy extra covers as well if you want to change your cover or just change your design. You get a bit bored of the one that you've already got. They're removable and you can buy extra covers, and it is hypoallergenic as well too. So let's grab it out of the bag and I'll show you what this one looks like. So we have got the zebra print one. It comes folded in the bag like so. It has a zip on here with the logo tabs, and inside that is what goes around the outside of your nest, and in the centre here is where you would put your baby. I'm going to pop it in our crib in a minute and show you, and this is completely fully breathable. Now, it's like a honeycomb, that's all way I can describe it. I don't know if you can actually see some of my bed through, I can see my hand through it, but it is fully breathable. All this is completely breathable. I actually had my husband actually put his face like right up into it and say to him, can you actually still breathe through that? And he's like, yeah, I can breathe completely through it. And then I tried him just with a normal like little mattress, you know, like you would get like in a Moses basket, and he's like, no, it's making me feel like really like claustrophobic. So he tested that out for me. If you imagine if like you had your baby and it turned onto its tummy or whatever. So yeah, so that's how it goes inside, and you can buy those separate covers. They're just like a really lovely soft jersey cover that goes onto it. So it goes like that. This one fits lovely and flush in our crib. I can't really tell you much more about this one. The fact that from what I've gathered is it gets really good reviews. Anyone that I've spoken to has said that it has lasted them ages and ages and ages, that their baby has slept amazing in it. When I put it up on my Instagram, loads of people contacted me and said how amazing the Purflo brand is, how they just felt very relaxed using the brand, that it just ticked all the boxes for them, and plus the price is amazing compared to other retailers that do something very similar. The price is like less than half, so you know, like, it's ticking all the boxes. People have told me that it lasts longer, that they've ended up having a different brand and ended up having to buy one of these because the other one just didn't last them, that they found that this one was better and they ended up getting rid of the other one. So lots and lots of different things as to why you would pick this brand. I'm going to show you now this in the crib, and then I'm going to go over the one that Vinny's been using and how we've got on with it, because we've been using that one, and why I would choose it as a parent to buy. So this is our bedside crib that you would have seen in a previous video, and it comes with a breathable mattress, which is the same stuff that is in the Nest. So it has this in it, so you would just have your normal mattress down in your Moses basket or your crib or your cot, and then you would just get your Nest and you just place it inside like so. Make sure it's nice and flat down, and then just place your baby into there. Your baby could have like a sleeping bag on if it's cool in your room. That's absolutely fine, or a baby grow, or swaddled in a muslin. I've actually got the Purflo ones to use for ours, so I'll just swaddle our baby up. He'll probably have a baby grow on, a vest, and one of these, because he's going to be a summer baby. So just pop him in there, then make sure he's nice and swaddled up, like a little burrito, and then you're ready to go for bedtime or nap time. Just somewhere nice and cozy. It makes your baby feel really nice, secure and snug, like they're being cradled, rather than just having a really big space. So if you take that out, obviously then you can see it's a much bigger space. It's not as cozy, it's not as cuddly and snug, so they've got a lot more room to fidget about and start crying and realising that mum or dad has put them down. Where if you pop this in like that, it's got a lot smaller, so you've literally like got just this nice little area as if you were cradling them in your arms, and they just feel much more cosier and snug. And like I said, this is all breathable, and this is all breathable too. So we're going now onto the Maxi Nest. Now I've had to pick the camera up because it's very big, this, so obviously I can't hold it up in the air and show you everything, how it works, etc. So this is the Maxi Nest. This is from approximately, just double check on this one, this is approximately from 6 months to 36 months, and this is an XXL sleeping area. It's again got a washable jersey cover. You can change the covers if you want to. We've got the Mal Grey. It is full of breathable like the other one, and the size of this one, it doesn't, no, it hasn't said it on it. It's hypoallergenic too. So they do a few different covers in it. Like I said, we've got the Mal Grey, and how this nest comes is it's tied at the bottom so you can undo it. So as your child grows, its legs can be free at the bottom, but for now Vinny fits perfectly into here. And if you turn the nest over like so, you've got a zip there. This nest comes with this insert mattress that goes inside it, which is fully breathable. You can see like a really lovely soft honeycomb texture to it, and you basically unzip and you pop that inside here, and then you would put that onto your toddler bed, or it can go into your cot. So some of the reasons why I would use this for my baby going from a cot to a toddler bed, I'll explain to you now. So I've brought the Maxi Nest back. There's a couple of reasons why I would choose this to go put into my cot, rather than basically just, once they've outgrown the small one, then not purchasing another one. Would basically be that your child feels again much more secure. So you're going to take your child out of that, then put them into a big cot, and they're going to feel so lost, like ridiculously lost, because they're just not used to having a big massive area. And then that's when you start realising that they're crying in their own rooms, that they're not settling anymore. So a lot of parents tend to go and buy the bigger version of the Nest, Again, it is really reasonably priced compared to other contenders on the market. It has the added bonus that it is completely breathable, which is amazing. The quality is just absolutely outstanding. Now I'll tell you a situation that we've had. So Vinny has been in a cot and he has had to go into a toddler bed because obviously we need our room to now put the crib in, and we wanted to transition in before the new baby comes. So we didn't want to just do it like all on the same day, like right, that's it, you're getting shoved out into another bedroom. We wanted to do it in a nice stage so that he didn't feel like he was getting shoved out. And when we got the nest, it was perfect timing. So we basically put the nest into his little toddler bed, and he has had like a really small cot, one of those like small size ones. So he has been really compact and just really cozy and secure in that. So his toddler bed looked huge, and I remember it just looking at him thinking, oh my goodness, this looks huge, he's going to just look so lost. So when we got this nest and I put it on top of his mattress, I instantly just was like, look how cozy that looks, like look how cozy and snuggly it looks. And it's the fact that it's got sides, and because in his head he's used to having sides, even though his bed's got like a little rail, he's used to having sides. So we put him in it with his blanket and his teddy and his bottle, like that, went straight to sleep. I was like, what, this has to be like a fluke. Did it again, went straight to sleep. He gets snuggled right in to these sides, really cozy into the sides, and I think he just feels like he's still in his cot, like he's not in the toddler bed, he's still in his cot. Now I don't know if it's maybe just a coincidence or what, but I have spoken to a couple of parents on Instagram, and they have all said the same, that their child, they just went from having a baby nest to putting him into the cot, and the baby just was instantly just crying. So they thought, you know what, I'm just going to go buy the bigger nest. Went and bought the bigger nest, and the baby instantly went back to going back to sleep again without crying and waking up and creating and not wanting to go to bed, and bed was a horrible place to be. So that is my own opinion on why the big one is brilliant and why baby number 7 will go from that one, and then we will get one, because obviously Vinny won't have outgrown his yet, so we'll purchase another one for number 7 once he's outgrown this baby one. We'll definitely be purchasing another one of these, and that I think's about it. I don't know what else I can really say. Basically, I love them. The comfy, the soft, the main thing really for me is the fact that it's breathable. Like, I was so sceptical of them and thinking, oh no, like, will they be able to breathe if they turn over and whatever, and the fact that it's breathable is a massive bonus. It's got this like super honeycomb bottom on it, which just, you just know, you can tell because you can see that the air flows through it. Also, we found as well, one other thing with Vinny is all my boys have been really sweaty sleepers, and when I mentioned this on Instagram, again I mentioned a lot of stuff on Instagram, someone else said, my boy's a sweaty sleeper as well. Like, he wakes up and he's wet through, like his sheet can be just like wet, full of sweat. So where our house that we have is a 3-floor house, and it can get really warm, even we have the heating on upstairs. So Vinny would be quite clammy in his cot, and he'd sometimes just end up sleeping in like a baby grow. We put him in this, and he had his little pyjamas on, and he got up and he wasn't sweaty like at all. Now I think that's because the air flows round the bottom of this, which meant that it was much cooler for him. It meant that he wasn't instantly laid on a completely flat fabric surface where the air wasn't being able to circulate through. So when I got him up, he wasn't as sticky, he wasn't as sweaty, and that was like the second main thing that I noticed. One, that he slept really comfortably because it had sides on, and 2, the fact that he wasn't as hot and clammy and sweaty. And that's about it. I don't know what else I can basically tell you about it, just the fact that, in my opinion, I would definitely get one. I will keep you up to date with the baby one that we've got in here and let you know how we get on with it, and you can always catch me over my Instagram, and I will share plenty of information and pictures of it over on there. And I'd also just like to thank Baby Love for gifting us these Purflo crib nest. because they are an amazing baby shop. They sell so many great things. Their advice and their knowledge of their baby products is like second to none. So when they approached us and told us all about the information about these, it just made me feel much more like confident as a parent to put my child in it. And the customer service was just amazing. So thank you Baby Love for all the advice, and yeah, just mainly just for the advice of, you know, what to go for and how to use them, etc. And that's about it, guys. If you are already subscribed to this channel, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and any comments, just leave them down the bottom. Anything you want to know about them, leave down the bottom and I'll try and answer them for you. Also, I will leave all the links as well to Baby Love Store. I do have a discount code from as well, which runs out at the end of this week, so I'll try and get this video up before that code runs out. And also I'll leave the links for the nests in the ones that we've got, and these as well. Don't know, I'll leave them for these as well, because these are super soft, so I'll leave them for them as well. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening to me ramble on. You can go off now and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you again in another video. Bye for now, guys.